Hello, this is a video explaining my evaluation question 1. Throughout this video, I will be referring to Andrew Goodwin's 6 conventions of a music video, and I will be comparing his 6 points against my music video and picking out some of the features where I met them, or potentially maybe not met them. So I think that my music video worked really well with this point. This is because he specifically says that obviously there should be a stage performance. So Andrew Goodwin says this specifically for a metal band, but then really rock and metal are relatively the same thing. So yeah, obviously we weren't going to go for like a dance routine because it's not that kind of song. So it fits in more specifically with that. So the reason I think that we met this really well is because through several stages, and probably more than the narrative in our music video, was a band performance. We consider this well, and we have several different band performance shots in several different locations. We tried to do this by doing a band shot in every location where we filmed the narrative, so then obviously it would fit together better. And yeah, so that's the reason why I think we've done it quite well, because of the sheer amount of shots and how we spaced them out. This is an example of a band shot from our music video. So for this second question, I was struggling to find an actual link between the lyrics and visuals. There's no such thing where the lyrics state something and then our video contains like what the lyrics are saying. But definitely, I think that the narrative fits the lyrics and what they're saying. For example, most of the lyrics are about being quite depressed and alone and upset, and definitely talking about someone. For example, the lead singer talking about a girl. So we realised most of the lyrics were quite depressing. So when we were putting the video together, we definitely realised that we shouldn't be putting like really happy scenes in, because we need to keep with the tone of the video. So so most of the shots contain either Henry trying to get Eve, and then that doesn't really work, or there's some band shots. In the band shots, we really put in which changed the tone, because like when the music gets a bit more fast paced and it kind of picks up a bit, so then we've used band shots for this example. To show that that's where Henry's sort of happier and he can fit in. The main example that I can think of from a music video for Goodwin's point was one of the lyrics of the chorus is God made hearts because he made sleeves. So this kind of shows that you should put yourself out there, you should take risks because you never know if they'll pay off. And pretty much that's what Henry does all the way through the music video. He tries and talks to Eve. Obviously it's not very successful. And there's also the fight scene where Henry tries his best for Eve, and again it doesn't pay off. So he's trying his best, he's wearing his heart on his sleeve, but yeah, again it just doesn't seem to work. So I think we've managed to achieve this point quite well, really. The video and the music relate, in my opinion, they relate quite well, because the music really isn't quite fast paced, it's pretty slow paced, pretty chilled out, and this matches our editing and the content of the music video, because there's really not anything like super crazy in there that looks out of place. Everything just looks like normal. And the editing isn't really fast like at certain times, because if the editing was fast then it would reflect quite a heavy sound, but the editing in this is quite slow. Which helps to reflect like the chilled out tone and the reflect the genre. I think we've covered this point quite well throughout the band shots of our music video. This is because when we included performance shots, which is quite a lot of shots throughout the whole of the music video, we did use a lot of close-ups and varying shots of the performance, not just like a stationary camera straight in front. Which we did use these shots, but we did make a point to vary them. The main reason we varied them was probably because we didn't want the audience to get bored throughout watching our videos, so In performance shots, we really felt that we needed to juggle things up a bit and use several different shots to keep it enthralled, to keep people enthralled to watch it, and just to make it look better in general, really. The point later on goes to explain about how artists may develop motifs that reoccur throughout different music videos. Obviously, because we were just shooting this one video, we didn't really have a chance to explore this and include some of the same shots as we do in this video. But for this video, we've tried to keep him really with the same like body language, the same style as how he does through the whole thing. So this would be examples of the way he stood, the way he held the guitar throughout the whole of the video. We didn't want to just film one thing and then totally change it up for the rest of the video. So whereas we haven't been able to carry on this point, I think we've made some good examples. So these are some examples of the clips that we've used. We've used Henry singing the intro, Henry and Ethan playing their guitars, and then the very last shot of Henry with a black eye. We haven't really included anything much from this point in our music. There was one example to a reference of looking. We've filmed a laptop screen where there's a conversation going on, so I guess that kind of falls under that category. But apart from that, there's nothing really included. We definitely haven't included anything to do with voyeuristic treatment of the female body. We never really even considered that, to be honest. But yeah, so this Facebook conversation is really the only thing that we've included that sort of fits this point. This is an example of screen within screens. I don't really think that we've covered this point as well as we probably could have. We weren't really thinking about too much when we thought about external references. In our music video, like we didn't think, oh, we have to put this in, because we initially decided to have a background with some posters in, so these will be of films and TV programs and other bands, but then we decided to take that out and refilm it in a different location for our final piece. So really, the only intertextual reference we had, we ended up taking out anyway. So after reviewing our music video compared to these 6 points by Andrew Goodwin, I think that our music video contains quite a lot of the key factors that need to be that Andrew Goodwin said that need to be in the video. Obviously, there's a couple of points missing, and we could have improved by perhaps looking at this guide more closely and doing it all like that. But yeah, I don't think that what we've put in is bad, or where it could have been in more detail. I don't think it's particularly lacking in any detail that much.